God, I don't wanna walk the path I've trod.
Okay, so just a footnote. I mentioned how you can figure out what the opponent is thinking using the his strongest choice kind of idea, and it's true, but you can also use it for any context of the match. If the opponent is walking left and right a certain way, at a certain range, whenever they know you have a certain option, they're probably thinking of something. So it really is a question of trying to figure out what they're thinking. And if you can do that, great. If you can't, you're probably going to lose. So I'm not yet strong enough to understand how to navigate matches where sometimes it seems like really, really strong players don't care what you're thinking. They just they're just that good. Like, I mean, I'll say it that I'm really not strong enough to be able to fully complete circles of thought like they can, because they just roll through it. They just roll through it, and they get you, man. I'm not that strong yet. So maybe they don't have to figure it out because they probably already know. But for us mortals, this is enough of a basis to get at least somewhere, right? So yeah, that's just my footnote. Here's another footnote I forgot to make. A really important situation you'll see a lot in Third Strike is what happens whenever you land in front of somebody's face. If you do a jump in parry or something like that and nothing happens, then that's like a really important moment. So what you're doing is essentially, a lot of people will just mash throw. It's kind of a scrub habit, so be aware of it, because they'll just mash throw and be like, okay, he jumped in front of me, boom, throw, every time. Don't be that guy. There's so many other that guy out there. Don't be that guy. So you want to understand that that's a situation you want to look out for, because there's a lot of exploitable counterplay. If you do jump in and they mash throw, then just backdash and like crouching medium kick, whatever, depending on your character. So don't do it blindly every time. It's a good choice, but not every time. That's my footnote. Avoid this scrub habit, please. So here's another footnote I forgot to mention, is something that Exodus, the Dudley player, told me that really helped me a long time ago. I was asking, okay, my opponent is doing this all the time, and I don't know how to beat it. What do I do about it? And so he was like, well, don't think about it as he does this, so I do this. Think about the nature of the action, which is what led to my own development of his strongest thing in the context. So he's thinking about this. He does this in this context, or he's thinking about this. That thought led to my development of that. Is, yeah, whenever someone does something, don't think, oh, that's crouch medium kick, so I have to beat crouch medium kick this way, in a very mechanical kind of way. Instead, think about the nature of that specific crouch medium kick in that moment in time. So it's really not about a mathematical sort of hypothetical, intellectual, whatever you want to say, kind of, he does this, I do this. No, it's not about that. What it's really about is trying to defeat the intention behind the move. So you don't want to fight his character, you want to fight him. If that makes sense. Of course, it is good to know this will beat this, that'll beat that, but that's purely mathematical. I think that would be classified under tactics. I'm not sure. I haven't read On War by Clausewitz yet. He goes into that, I think. But yeah, so just don't think about the nature of the thing. That's what you really want to attack. You don't want to attack the move. Attack the nature, the idea behind the move. Don't attack the crouch medium kick. Attack okay, he's standing at this range, so I'm going to poke with crouch medium kick. That's what you want to attack. And that is how you are going to win, I hope. Okay, this is the last footnote I'm going to make. I had a document all written down where I explained the Showtime strategy, and I promised that I would explain it, and so I guess I will real quick. The way it is that the stuff I told you already about his strongest choice and how to extrapolate decision making trying to figure out what their intention is about the nature of their decisions is enough to apply for okizeme. So really just like think about why they're doing what they're doing. You know, that is what's that question. Why? It's tortured humanity for so long, and sometimes there's no good answer, but at the end of the day, we're always better because we asked why. So if you can ask why and figure out why, cooking, as the kids say nowadays, he's cooking. So on okizeme, this applies as well. If he goes for, I mean, like, it's the same thing, really. That's why we tell people to block on wake up. That's why we say take the throw, right? You familiar with those expressions? Is because it's stronger to force him to throw you. You want to force him to throw you because you're forcing him to do something out of his way, to take a risk, while you are choosing the strongest thing that beats his strongest thing. His strongest thing usually is a hit confirm, or maybe just a raw combo. And so by blocking, you're defeating his strongest thing, right? It's the same kind of idea. So just apply that to wake up, and it'll all hopefully come through. So yeah, I think that's going to be the last one in this series, I guess. I don't know, unless I come up with something else interesting to share. So if you watched all of it, thanks. I have a Third Strike Discord server. I know it's like a evil word, Discord server, private group for some people, but if you're interested in getting good at the game, if you want to get games regularly, then you can join. I only ask that if you're be honest with yourself and be honest with me. If you're not going to say anything, if you're not going to do anything, if you're not going to play, to talk, or anything, please don't join, because I want everybody to be able to participate, but I don't want lurkers. Why don't you want lurkers? Well, it's my group. Okay, I can do whatever I want. The real reason I don't want lurkers is because it just kind of bloats the server, and they never do anything. They never add anything. Not that that's the default expectation. Well, it is. I'm not gonna lie with you. It is. It's a group I made for people who want to play the game, and people who want to talk about the game and grind the game. So if you join and you don't do that, why are you here, right? If you join and you don't do anything for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm just going to kick you. It's not personal. Yeah. So if you want to join, it's there. I'll put the link in the description, I guess. And yeah, I'm there. We talk about stuff. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I really don't care if you subscribe or not, but if you see me in tournament, say hi. If you see me at an event, say hi or something. I'd love to meet people in real life. So, farewell.